Hello. This session today is to help walk through the steps to create an ACT account. Each year, our 11th grade students across Tennessee should take an ACT test. And one of the ways to kind of get that information merged with an account and your name is to create that account. So, very simply, if you go to a Google search, and type in ACT or ACT test. It'll give you some options. Here's one of the ads for ACT. And then their main website is act.org. So we're going to click on that. There's a lot of information within this website, and we're not going to scroll through all of that. However, if you needed to register for an ACT, it's going to ask you if you've created an account yet. And at this time, though, we are going to anticipate that you either haven't created your account yet, or you created an account last year and you need to use the new system. So we're going to say register or log in. What's interesting here is that the act.org website is now bringing us to something called my.act.org. So here, students who previously created an ACT account prior to September should use this site to create a new ACT account that will allow you to send your scores to colleges. And if you are creating your account for the first time here, then this will allow you to sign up for ACT tests and choose your test date and testing location. So if you already have an account through my.act.org, you can sign in on the right-hand side. But for those of us that are new to this, we're going to say create my ACT account. This area gets to be a little bit confusing. If you've registered or taken the ACT before, for instance, many seniors will have taken the ACT at their school in the fall. So say, oh, I took that. And if you click on it, well, let's see, I've accessed my scores online. Well, perhaps not, because otherwise you wouldn't be watching this. And if you've never accessed your scores online, here is the information to find your scores. The big deal here is that the ACT ID is something you would need to merge your account at this point. So unless you've received your ACT score report at home in the mail, you won't have this ACT ID yet. So we're going to go back. We'll start again to create the account. So registered or tested before is really, if you don't have your ACT ID yet from ACT or from a score report in the mail, then we're going to say, I'm new, let's get started. So, creating your ACT account, right? So this account allows you to register for tests, get to your scores, and do other things as well. So, let's do this. Here's me. Now I'm not going to put in everything quite right. All right. Going to need to use an email that is your personal email, not a school email here, because you'll need to perhaps access your scores after you've graduated high school, and then your school email account will go away. I'm in the United States. Right, Nashville. What else do we have? Country code, US, right? And then here you would create your password. You check the box that you understand you're creating your account. And you have two choices when you get down to this part. Okay, it wants me to do another message. So at this point, you would then verify by email or verify oh, look at that. They know that I'm using a fake phone number. How about that? Let's try that. Anyhow, special characters. Goodness gracious. Anyway, so follow their instructions, and then you will verify by email or text, whichever way you want to get your messaging received to create your account. That is how you're going to set up your account. If you have already taken your ACT, and then when you complete this process, if your ACT prior from before did not show up in your scores, the next thing will be to contact ACT directly and kind of work things out with them. So if you need to contact ACT, find answers to your questions or support for the ACT. So there's a bunch of extra additional information. So contact a customer care agent. So when you create your account, and if for some reason the score report is not merging with your account yet, this is where you would go to reach out to ACT directly to try and kind of sort through that information. Thank you very much.